Hi everyone, how are you doing today? Welcome to another one of my videos, and today we are building a student dorm for my custom hood. So if you watched my last speed build, if you didn't, I recommend you watching it. But um, I've built a custom hood from scratch. Yeah, I've used like template present in game, but a completely empty template with no townies, with no lots, with nothing. And for the first time, I've built a whole hood. So since this hood in my lore, like it's not a very city-like hood, it's more of a simple one with like not much development, much modern development. It has some level of development, but it's not like a central metropolitan city. No, it's just like tropical city, like located next to a beach, and it's like surrounded by coasts. So yeah, and the only subhood that I added to this neighborhood was the university, but I also didn't want to use like pre-made university. The townies, I did not get rid of them because I didn't play that much of university, so I am not like tired of the townies faces yet. So I can play the university townies, so I can play with them for a little longer. But the pre-made townies from Pleasantville, which if you don't know, every time you create a custom hood, even if it's empty, if it's empty, it will not be totally empty because the games always generates the same pool of townies to populate your hood and make it look more alive. And that's cool. That's a very cool feature, in fact. So uh, taking in consideration that the game was made like more than 20 years ago, it was a very technological way of doing that. But uh, once you play this game for like over 10 years, you tend to get a little bit tired. The same faces, the same townies, etc. So I wanted to make this hood from as from scratch as possible. So I used a clean template, and for the university, as I didn't play that much in it, I played a lot, but I can accept the same faces in university since I don't pay that much attention to them, and I don't usually marry my sims with university sims. I don't know. I've already done that, but not always. So yeah, the townies in this university are the same as others, but the university per se, no, it's like completely made by me. So it will have two student dorms, um, another gym. So I don't know if I'm gonna speed build another gym, maybe, but I'm not sure. And I used two other pre-made builds, a park and the other one's like a recreative center, like a I don't know. I think it's a build with some arcades, some TVs and stuff for the college students to, you know, uh, enjoy. But I'm gonna modify them a bit so they are not like that Max's boring template. Anyway, so this is one of the dorms that I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make another one, a smaller one, more simple one, and I'm also gonna speed build it. So keep tuned for this one. But this one was meant to be like a very fancy dorm with lots of features, with lots of space, with a very big the I forgot the word, just a minute. Yeah, I found a word. It's like not a cafeteria, but a dining hall. It's more of a dining hall. So a space where the students can eat, and there's a lot of space. There will be a library, a gym, everything that your student needs to thrive in university. It's available here in this build. So it's a very fancy one. I I also showed it to my husband because I always share my content with him. I ask for his opinion, and he's always very supportive about it. And I just sent him a quick video of the build when it was done with no further explanation. Like I had explained, but it was in the uh, rest of the text messages, and he didn't read. Like he just, when you just run your eyes through something, and then he texted me asking, "Is this a temple?" And then I said, "No, babe, please read the other messages, and you will understand." Because yeah, in fact, if you look from the distance, it really looks like a temple, but that's nice because that's kind of the vibe I was going for, like a nice Greek looking academy. Like the interior is not very Greek like because I don't think they had gene machines or some of the computers and stuff back in the day, but uh, the vibe, the colonial vibe, something more classy, something that looks expensive. Like that's the kind of dorm that you look and you think. I know that in The Sims, the dorms are not paid, but anyway, that's the kind of dorm where you look and you think, well, this must be for the students, like the chosen ones, the rich ones, and so on. So, yeah, that's the vibe here. So, just for you to know, this was a total uh, 3 hour build. I did it in 2 separate days because I wanted to give this more detailed looking look look yeah, more detailed look, and I didn't want the dorms to be empty. I kind of wanted to follow the Max's dorm style. So the dorms doesn't have much, like not many appliances. They don't have like individual computers or anything. But each dorm kind of had a vibe for me. Like this, the first one that I built that you saw right there was like more pink, girly, fairy like um, room. The other one will be more of a nerdy one, like geeky one, and so on. So I kind of wanted to give each dorm a vibe, and it was pretty much based on the what's the word again? Oh my god. One thing about doing this in English is that I'm refreshing my vocabulary so much. So let me just quickly search up in Google as I speak to you. Yes, the bed sheets. So I have many recolors of the bed sheets, but even the Maxis ones, the base game ones, I think they are very. There's a good variety of colors, so I kind of chosen the colors randomly, and then when I came back to furnish the rooms, I kind of based it on the matte colors. So yeah, not the matte, the sheets colors. So yeah. Um, so yeah, as I was saying, because I wanted this much level of detail, it took very long to finish this build. I honestly wanted to quit on the middle of it, but okay, I just went through and I said, no, I wanted to do this build. That's my fault. That's all my fault. I don't know what I did such a big dorm, but now I have to finish it. So yeah, but the other one, like I said that I'm going to build another one, like a smaller, more affordable one, let's say. So this one will be smaller, will be more simple, I hope, and yeah, that's it. So I'm currently building, like I've already built, in fact, the foundation of the city. So unfortunately, I didn't record my other buildings because, like, there was a shopping mall that I really want to show you guys, but that will be in another video because I want to make a video only to show that build because honestly, it was one of the best builds I've ever done, I guess. I don't know if it's the biggest because this dorm it's huge, but maybe they're the same size. I'm not sure if the lot size is different, but I've made kind of a shopping center, but with the tropical vibe. I don't know if you've ever gone. In fact, I don't know if in other countries aside from Brazil it's different, but here we have like the metropolitan shopping centers. Like I live in a big city in a capital, so here we have many shopping centers. They're all in that more North American style. They are very like gray and very city like. But if you travel to the coastline or to any city that's like next to the beach, you're gonna notice that the shopping centers there have a whole other aesthetic. Like they are more lightened. I don't know if that's even a word, but they have more light in them. They are more open. They don't have that many, gates and doors. They really look like they belong to the beach. So that's the thing here. And this shopping center that I made, this other build, was following that vibe, like more of a gallery style. It's not much of a shopping center, but more of a gallery with many different stores and many different restaurants and places to go, but all wrapped up in one place. So it's a huge build. I'm also going to put it up for download. In fact, I have to create a Tumblr. Don't know if by the time this video is up, it will be already created, but yeah, I have to create a Tumblr to post these creations. This is the first build that I use, the first time in my life that I use OMSPs, because as I said in my other video, I didn't use to build a lot in the game because I was insecure, to be honest. It was not laziness because I love this game, but I was insecure to build something and it would be crappy and it wouldn't work. I don't know all the cheat codes. Oh my god, I'm too lazy to type them. This part was laziness, like the cheat code part, the cheat code, but um, the building in itself, I've always enjoyed it, but I only knew how to make squares. I think that's a canon event every Sims player. But anyway, so yeah, I have never used OMSPs or these cheat codes. So cheat codes is not the right way to say it. Cheat codes, yeah, more like it. So these cheat codes, I didn't exactly know how to use them. I was kind of scared also because I was in that team of people that was very scared of corruption, of blowing up the game by, abusing cheats and everything. So it took a while for me to understand how the game works. So yeah, I was almost today years old as I saw April's Black video. If you didn't watch it, I recommend you watching it, where she completely breaks down the corruption myths about The Sims 2. And yeah, so using cheats will not blow up your game. The thing is, which cheats are you using? And like like the bullprop testing sheets enabled is not a big deal. But one thing that you should do is like once you've done using it, turn it off. Because if you keep it on, your game will keep sending some hidden messages or error logs that it shouldn't be sending in a normal gameplay to places that it shouldn't be, reading these signals, and then it can mess up your game a bit. But it's not that big of a deal also because every time you close your game, oh my god, why did it sound like that? Every time you close your game and boot it up again, the cheat codes, oh my god, the cheat codes are reset. So it's not that big of a deal, but yeah, you have some good practices that you should keep when using cheat codes in this game. And yeah, once I understood that, then I was not afraid anymore. And I started watching so many nice speed builds in this game that thought, oh my god, maybe I can try and I can make my own builds and my own hoods. And yeah, it was a process for me to, have this bravery, have this motivation to go on and make my own content. But here I am. I'm talking to you, I'm yapping a lot, but I hope you enjoy it. So here I am giving the final touches to the build. I'm finishing the decorations. I'm putting some plants on the outside to landscape a bit. And again, the build will be followed by a short montage of the best screenshots. And I want to know from you guys, is there any type of specific Sims content, Sims 2 content that you'd like to see here on the channel? Any challenge, gameplay challenge, or create a sim challenge? I don't know. I really enjoy trying new stuff in this game because I normally just play rotationally with my families and create my stories for my own entertainment. But I don't usually do challenges because I don't see any point on doing them for myself. So if you like to see some content about them, let me know. So yeah, this is coming to an end. So hope you enjoyed it and see you in the next one. Bye bye.